What you know about me? I'm GLO in the GLE. I don't know what I was planning on doing with that, but yo, Dave Perkins said is back. We're doing NFL recap again. So let me just look it up because it's been a weird schedule. So right now I'm just like trying to get this done, do something else because I gotta do it, and probably go for a walk. I'm probably gonna head over to whatever it's called, Baseline Trailhead, get some walking in with my cousins, cause why not? Anyways, week 7 of the NFL brought us some thrillers, some blowouts, and some unexpected stuff. Starting out, Thursday Night Football. Now, I'm a fan of Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, because they were at LSU. And now I'm a Gator for life, baby, you know? But my mom likes to watch LSU. So they saw that trio of Jettas, Jamar, and Joe Burrow. Whenever Joe went there, and then Jamar went there the year after, my mom was in love. I was in love because I saw him at LSU. So I started watching the Bengals. That was the year they made the Super Bowl. I was like, hey, this team's going to be pretty good. Bad foreshadowing, but hey, it's all right. Now, we're Steelers fans because it's just been in the bloodline, I guess. I think my family was down here in the South, moved up around that area, came back down. I don't know. But Pittsburgh. So since Joe wasn't playing, well, I guess that Joe was playing, I was like, you know what? I think the Steelers got this. They're one of the best teams. And then I forgot, it's around that time of year. They get their second loss of the season before they go crazy with the amount of wins. I'm talking about the Steelers, of course. And then they just sell the rest of the season. This has happened every single year. So that's why I changed it to the Bengals at a couple hours before kickoff. So the game plan was simple. Throw to Jamar. They get the upset 33-31. At one point scoring 20 points straight. That was your Thursday Night Football. Sunday morning in London. I guess the Saturday evening for them or afternoon. I think it was afternoon. Has to be. It's only like 5 hours ahead of us. So the Jaguars, who were looking good, faced the Rams with MVP candidate Matthew Stafford without Puka playing. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There is still Davante Adams. They go crazy, get the 35-7 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. Now we move over to the afternoon broadcast. Eagles-Vikings. Eagles, this was you beat the Vikings to prove that you're not frauds. They get it done only by 6, winning 28-22. That's not the point, though. They got to win the win that they needed. Next up was the Patriots. They advanced to 5-2, beating the Titans 31-13. Now, the Patriots have been surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting this. Do I think that they're still going to win the AFC East? No. Not at all. But if they play like Drake May still playing right now, they got a chance. They got a great chance. And all you got to do is have faith. Next up, a low scoring game for the Panthers. I expected this to be an absolute blow the F out. But it's cool. 13-6 victory for the Panthers over the Jets. That's why I was saying they need to go stupid this game, and then they didn't. They didn't. Speaking about going stupid, Quinshon Judkins, he was going off He was one of the reasons why one of my fantasy teams destroyed another. He had like 30-some points. Like, dang. You're telling me a dude that missed all of preseason, like the first 2 games of the season, all of training camp, was out here going stupid like this? I would have told you to sit himself down. Tua, 3 interceptions, got benched for the rookie 7th round quarterback, Quinn Ewers. Now, I really liked him. I thought he was going to be like a first runner, maybe second, third at the latest. But no, he was nearly undrafted. And Miami threw him out there a couple hours before the game. They said that he got promoted to QB2, which was the reason why he even got to play this game. So he looked pretty solid out there. I really do hope they leave Tua out the rotation because something's wrong with him this season. I wouldn't want him playing for my team this year. Have him get more reps during practice. And make sure you have the first offense out there with him with the 2s, just so then he has like that mental like, hey, I got to make sure I put these in the right places for these guys, acting like the starters are the backup. So whenever he does come back to starting, that's just me though. That's what I would do if I was Mike McDaniel or the offensive coordinator there. Browns get the victory 31-6. Dylan Gabriel threw no touchdowns. That's what it was like, whoa. He really did this? 116 yards, 13 for 18. It didn't look like a good game at the beginning, but he finished pretty alright. Nothing too major. The Bears, the disappointing player of the day for Sunday Night Football. Caleb Williams. You are the one that costed me a precious victory. I lost by 2. He was projected to get like 16 points or something like that. No, he only got me 4. I lost by 2. You're saying against the Saints defense, you didn't throw any touchdowns and you threw a pick. Shoot, Spencer Rattler was pretty alright. He had 220 yards. Now, 3 picks is terrible, but he did make up for 2 tutties. Like, 26-14 victory for the Bears. But, come on, Caleb. You know what? You know who was also on the same team, actually? Ashton Genty. I needed you, and you only got 6 carries? You got 6 carries for 21 yards. Now, I don't know what happened in this game because I wasn't going to watch it. All I know is that they got their backs blown out by Kansas City and company. Pat had a good game, 286 yards, 3 tutties. Isaiah Pacheco and Rashard Smith were pretty decent. Rashid Rice, he came back for his first game, 7 receptions, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns. We all know why he was one of the best receivers that Pat had last season, and that showed off. The Colts get the blowout win. Well, not blowout. They won by 14. Though it does look like a blowout when it's a 38-24 football game. I was like, okay, the Chargers, if they want to prove that they're legit, you got to get the win, right? So, they lost by 2 touchdowns. Second thriller, Jackson Dart. 19-point lead over the Broncos heading into the 4th. Someone's in my house. What time is it? Let me wrap this up. Jackson, he's having a pretty solid game. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. And then Bo Nix just going stupid and going stupid. They come back to win 33-32. All 33 scored in the fourth quarter. Think about that. Packers get the 4-point victory over the Cardinals, 27-23. Michael Parsons' great game defensively. I already heard about his defensive performance. The Cowboys win 44-22 over the Commanders. Jaden, he needs to get healthier. The Falcons played the 49ers. The 49ers get the much-needed win from Mac Jones. He was the guy. Now, he didn't have the best game. I say the savior was probably Christian, which it was because he's the one that got me that huge victory that I personally needed. Going over to last night, Monday Night Football. The not him player of the day was Baker Mayfield. Actually, I can't even say it was his fault. He's supposed to be an MVP candidate. 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 228 yards. It's really not that bad of a game, but 28 for 50 passing. The run game wasn't that great. You couldn't pick up first downs when you really needed to. Mike Evans came back and got hurt this game. I said, oh yeah, he's back. Let me put him in as a starter. 0. Meanwhile, I had T. Higgins on the bench who put up 21. And Jared Goff was looking pretty good too. Same thing with Jahmyr Gibbs. He got me a monster game. The Texans were also trying to fight JSN. So there's that, I guess. They get the victory over the Texans 27-19. Cooper Kupp threw a pick. Isn't that cool? And yeah, that's about it. The thing I did want to announce in this video was that I was planning on doing a Stranger Things do-over. It's coming out the day before season 5 volume 1 releases, so I think it should be pretty dope. I'm gonna go over all 4 seasons. It was like point out key moments. I can't wait because I just watched the whole show in like 6 days. It would have been 4, but I had stuff going on, so there's that. That's coming out to you the 25th. 26th, watching all that, and I'm going to have a video out by the 28th, because that's just how I'm going to do it. And then we're going to have the first video of December. Jeez. Like, I record these, and I'm like, damn. I really am doing all right. It's October 21st right now. And I already have a video coming out and planned in December? That's crazy. I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Peace out.